Hello, everyone. This is a message to a specific person. It's a message to every single one of you, but only a small amount of you will actually heed its message and its warning. Save your family, bro. Imagine imagine your best friend. Imagine him struggling. Imagine him wanting you to come save him. Imagine he There you go. Oh fuck. Ah! You couldn't see me. Like it even matters. Anyway, the beer cans is a better view right now. Imagine literally your best friend calling out, or not even calling out, but just like wanting you to come save him, and you're not gonna do anything, bro. You're just gonna sit there. And if it's not your best friend, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, a future you that you would want to save if he was calling out to you, not even calling out to you, but wanting you to come save him. Like, be the last line of defense for your family. Even if you don't have a family, be the last line of defense for you. And if you can't do that, then you and everyone you know will struggle and die. It's just the way it goes. You will either protect the flame or you will let it blow out into nothingness. That's why, as I said earlier, this is a message for the few, because I know only a few, maybe even one, will actually take it to heart and realize, man, I really need to be the one. Like, no one else is coming to save us but me. And no one is coming to save me but me. So if you take nothing of what I say to heart, at least take the notion that it needs to be you that does something to help not even the many, but maybe the few. And at least want to do it to like help your family. Come on. Come on now. A small but maybe large anecdote, depending on how long I take to explain it. But fuck. But something that has been like a recent theme in my life is people asking me like how I'm doing. And when I answer them absolutely phenomenal, or I say something like I am doing impeccable or incredible, or I tell them how well I'm doing, they always seem to ask me how. Like how? And it feels backhanded at first, but I always know, not even subconsciously, because I'm aware of the fact that it's like, how are you able to be fine in a time like this where everybody feels a certain way, where the air feels a certain way? And at first I wanted to explain myself and tell them like, oh well, da 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 da, but I came to like a realization, like, not only one do I not owe you an explanation, you're just gonna take what I say and throw it in the fucking garbage. You're gonna take what I say and throw it in the damn trash can, no matter what I tell you. So I've come to this point where I don't even want to explain myself anymore to these people. So earlier today, I went to my mom's restaurant. Well, not her restaurant, but she works there. She's practically a restaurant. She's a fucking G. I went to her place, and her buddy, her friend Rachel, she sat her. Oof, my bad. Didn't mean to. Anyway, you don't know her. She sat down at my fucking table and she was talking to me, chatting up. She goes, "How are you doing?" I go, "I am doing absolutely phenomenal." She goes, "How? How are you able, like, how are you able to do this type of energy, right?" And it was the exact same as what someone else had done to me. Like, how? because we were tripping off some mega shrooms. Like I had taken like a whole bag. We'd all taken like a whole bag. Like, we were fucked, bro. But they asked me like how, and all I said, because I already said her name, Rachel, was like, "Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it in your soul?" And she looked at me and she was like, "Yeah, I kind of do." And I was like, "Then you're good. Don't you get it? You're good. Then if you even feel it a little, you're good. If you even feel it a modicum amount, you're good." And it's just something that I've noticed is like people have been asking me like, "How are you doing so well?" And something that I have also thought of was if you've ever watched Invincible, then you know what the Scourge virus is, right? Spoilers if you haven't seen season 4 or season 3. Anyway, if just I don't know, just shut up, skip many until I'm done with fucking Invincible. Actually, no, you're gonna have to probably skip. Either way, right? I'm gonna start talking about it now. In Invincible, right? They have this Scourge virus where fucking Thetis, that man's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck you all up with this virus," right? And I feel like that's going on spiritually. You know how like there was like this black plague. I said this already before, probably in the video, but you know, like there was this black plague where like people were rotting and dying, and like you could tell. I think that's happening mentally and spiritually with these people. I think they're mentally and spiritually decaying by like a virus. I think it's a Scourge virus. I think everybody's going through it right now, unless you've already beaten it and you're like you're exceeding and you're I want to say excelling, but that's not even a word. It's excelling and succeeding both mixed. It's I feel like the men with the full sacks and just the gumption for life have probably beaten it. Like we're probably doing fine. But there's many people that I feel like are suffering from this, and the people that ask me this, I feel bad for them. I feel not bad for them, but I have this condolence for them because I also went through the Scourge virus. It was whatever it was. It was deep, but so I feel this condolence. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I think that's like what everybody's going through, and so they asked me. It's like I think they just have to beat it on their own, you know. Like people are dying mentally and spiritually, but you just have to beat it. I think once you come on the other side of this, it's like you're just so much stronger, dude. Like there was this old Andrew Tate clip where he says, like, when I was 25, I could grab the Earth's core with my hands and crush it down. At the time, I was like, oh, well, that's like a cool mindset to have. Now I genuinely understand. Like, if I had the Earth's core in my hands, I could fucking destroy it. And I get it now. I fucking get it now. It's like, you just feel this sensation. I could really just like destroy the Earth's core, and so that's like what I tried to tell Rachel today. But I don't know if women can really understand the same sensation as we do as men. The same way we cannot tell like their sensations, for example. I don't know if they can feel the I want to say raw kinetic energy of just destroying the earth, but like you know what I mean, like that full sackness. I'm not a woman, so I don't know, but I know they're people. I know they're people, obviously, but like I know they're no different than us in terms of. I want to say consciousness, but that isn't the right word. In terms of being, I suppose, but we are not the same biologically, mentally. You know what we go through, what we think, how we feel. So I don't know if they can actually resonate with that. So when I told Rachel that, I don't. She said yes, I feel it, but I don't know if she felt exactly what I felt, or if she felt what she needed to feel in the moment. But I tried to explain. I tried to not explain myself, but tried to just resonate with her because I'm sick of explaining myself. Be like, don't you feel it? Come on, don't you just feel it? Come, it's in the air. It's in the air. And so people always ask me like, how am I? How are you? I am. My mom asked me, she was like, how are you? We were mega tripping on fucking mushrooms because there's a pretty cool place nearby that we can get them from. She's like, how are you? And I'm like, how am I? And the way I tried to explain it to her was like that like the sky radiates a jubilant, extravagant energy that bounces off the rose petals, and it screams in jubilation. That's how I tried to explain myself to her. And she was like, huh, like, I get it. Like, you're fine. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm great. Some people ask me, like, how are you doing? It's like, how are you doing, bro? How are you doing in all this? This fucking whole entire world that we live in. How are you doing, my friend? That's really a good question. How? Actually, no. It's a terrible question. That's something that I wanted to like preface. Was that's a fucking horrific question. How are you doing? How are you doing? There are so many things bouncing around in the human mind, from insecurities to pride to self-hatred to self-love to every emotion on the human spectrum, and you're gonna ask someone how they're doing at that exact moment. It's like, fuck you. How am I doing? Fuck you. That's how I'm doing. Don't ask me that shitty ass question. I wish people would stop. I don't wish anything, but I think it would be better if people stopped asking questions like how are you doing and just made statements like, man, you're doing great today, or you look great, or fucking da 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 da, instead of how are you doing, because then you have to sit there for a moment and I guess not contemplate, but you have to gather everything that is about yourself to give in a short matter of fact moment. You don't have to, but socially it would be weird if you didn't. Granted, you can break those rules like Emily Dickinson, but at the end of the day, you still live in this world, this virtual world. You know, like, you still live in it, bro. You can fucking hate the system as much as you want, but the mountain is still fucking there, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know if that resonated at all. What the fuck was I saying? And it's actually a question that I thought was kind of interesting in the Burger King drive-thru. Or no, it wasn't even Burger King. It was fucking Jack in the Box. And I thought this many years ago. I was like, huh, how are you? You're likely going to be met with two answers most of the time. One, I'm good and it's a lie, or they just fucking spill their entire guts on you, and it's not exactly what you were expecting, and it kind of drags down the vibe unless you're really expecting it, and it's this weird energy, and it's like, what do you even want them to say? Do you just want them to say good? Like, I get it. It's try to get deep and break the ice, but I feel like there's just so many better ways to do it. And so I kind of came to that conclusion that I just thought that question was shitty. Like, how are you doing? Oh yeah, let me just fucking, here you go. Here's everything about how I feel in this current moment summed up into one about how I'm doing. And normally the answer is going to be good. Like, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. So when people ask me, it's like, I'm doing phenomenal. I'm doing fucking phenomenal. But it's like, way to rip someone completely open, you know? I don't know. There's just something about that that doesn't fucking sit right with me. It is becoming morning. Well, it has been morning for a while. It's 4:56 in the morning. I see the sunrise, which is interesting. Well, not the sunrise, but you know, like when it's dusk in the, you can see the blue. It's like, it's not exactly purple, but it's this midnight blue is like the best I can describe it as, coming over the mountains. Like, you know, when you you play too many video games, or you watch too many TV shows or too many movies or something, like, you look out the window, it's like, fuck, god damn, I've been up for a while. That's kind of where I feel now, and I know it's summer now, so it's gonna be like that earlier, like a 4:56 in the morning. Um, but I like the dark. Like, I don't. Once that blue kind of comes up, it's like, oh shit, people are gonna start getting up. It's like, oh fuck, I don't know. The dark feels. It's interesting. It kind of seems ironic, but the dark feels safer in that. I guess it's like less eyes feel like they're on you. Like, oh shit, it's a new day. We gotta get up. Eyes all up. You know. But yeah, something. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is relevant or not, but I may or may not have quit my job at Domino's a long time ago, and now I may or may not have a new job at this other restaurant, or I'm probably going to be a host. Or no, I'm going to be a host during like the summer. It's a nice restaurant. Spoilers, maybe or may not be the same one my mom works at. Sorry for getting real hot up on the mic. You can probably smell my breath through the camera. My fault. But it might be that one. And personally, it was a dilemma to go there, because on one hand, people have been telling me like, oh, get out, meet new people, but I have met new people and they fucking suck ass. Like, I have met so many new fucking people and they all just, it's like the only person I really want to be with is an arrogant and narcissistic as it sounds, is with God and me, bro. It's just alone, just fucking alone, because these people fucking blow, dude. I've spoken to people and they're either weird, extremely, I don't want to say less advanced, but less advanced. What's the word? It's like they say shit that just does not resonate at all. Not to sound like that. Can we talk about the political and economic state of the world? But genuinely though, it's like not that, but like these people don't fucking resonate at all with me. So I've met these people. So I didn't really want to go out, but on the other hand, I felt like I was being called to go here, and I was sitting with that for a while. It's like, do I really want to meet new people if they all just fucking suck? And what the message that I learned was, not everybody fucking sucks ass. You know, like not everybody is terrible. Not every single person in the entire world sucks. You know, but I just didn't feel like filtering through it anymore. Like I felt like I have been to probably 14, maybe 15, maybe that's highballing, 14-ish different schools. I have met a large array of different people, and I don't feel like at least I didn't feel like I needed to meet more until this new feeling is encroached upon me. Um, but I didn't really feel like I needed to meet more. that kind of, I didn't really feel like I needed to meet more. I didn't really feel like I needed to meet more. Everybody I met was snakes and whores, like Chutes and Ladders, but snakes and whores. And yeah, that's really how it felt. Like you meet a lot of people, and you're like, this dude's really that dude. Who's that dude? Who's that dude? And you're just like, I don't really care. But the message, I suppose, was like, not everybody sucks, and I guess you really have to be open to. Yeah, I guess it's about trust at the end of the day. Like, for example, say someone backstabs you right when you go into the attic, and they ask you like, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry I backstabbed you. I have changed. I'm really sorry." Right? You have two parts of you. You have one part that wants to run away and hate them forever. Cause not even hate them. Not even hate them. That's like the dark and twisted version. There's another part of it where it's more humanistic. Where not I won't say humanistic, but morally, I don't know. It's weird, but where you just want to like stay safe. Like you don't want to be hurt again. You don't want to be called a fool again. You don't want your pride to be snatched away from you and stabbed in the back, right? But there's another part of you that wants to accept them and be trusting and go into the attic again and be open to that. And I think something that I've been learning as well recently is to not jump in the snake pit, but also to be trusting. For example, the attic thing, right? Going up there and hanging out with them, that isn't directly jumping into the snake pit. If you were to have someone that was like just walking with you and then you see a snake pit and they're like, bro, I'll give you everything if you go in there, right? Just jump in there. That would be jumping in the snake pit. Don't be a fool. Don't be naive. Don't like be like, bro, yeah, you jump in there first, and then you just like keep walking with them, right? You jump in there, right? But if they have really wronged you and they really want to atone for it and like be like, bro, I'm sorry. I don't think it's. I think it's very. I don't know if it's foolish. It's hard. It's you want to call it foolish for going back in the attic and trusting them, but on the other hand, it's like maybe that's like a higher form of love or trusting or grace, maybe. Either way, I think the message has been don't jump in the snake pit, but also don't shut the attic door. Like, you know, go in there, you know? And if they, I don't know, if they stab you in the back, like, I don't think that's on you. I don't know. It's just hard because it's like you really don't want to be betrayed again and again and again and again. But on the other hand, you want to show compassion without being naive. And I think that's where that distinction of when to know it's a snake pit and when to know, like, when to really forgive somebody. And what's really been making me think this recently was I watched Kung Fu Panda 4. I really like the Kung Fu Panda movies, and I wanted to watch 4. People fucking apparently hate 4 for some reason. I mean, I get it. If you're going into it with this, like, feministic propaganda mindset, like, you're probably not going to enjoy it due to some of the, I won't even say dialogue, but due to the narrative. You can definitely go into it hating it with this, like, oh, they're trying to be on some DEI liberal shit. But if you go into it with, like, a 2011 mindset where you're just trying to enjoy the movie, you can actually really enjoy the plot line of it. And then, yes, I will admit, I'll say light spoilers for Kung Panda 4 at the end. At the end, yes, there's a move that the fucking antagonist could spam over and over again that I believe would probably kill fucking Kung Fu Panda. And they don't really do anything about it. Like, it's just whatever. She just doesn't use the move that she's been spamming. If they'd said something about it, maybe I wouldn't care as much, but they just didn't do anything. So I had to, like, headcanon, like, oh, every time she used it, Kung Fu Panda dodged. I don't know, I'm calling him Kung Fu Panda. Fucking Poe dodged. You know what I mean? But it felt weird. And my friend was like, oh, bro, people hate that type of stuff. Or he was calling me out because he's like, bro, we don't have to hate on the movie just because it doesn't, like, exactly make sense. And it's like, I mean, I understand that to a degree, but when it's pulling me out so much of the movie to where it doesn't make sense and I have to headcanon, I feel like it's distracting. Like, I shouldn't have to think, oh, he's able to just dodge this move continually or some shit that isn't even shown on screen, where he clearly would have been caught by it before to make the movie watchable. That was weird, I won't lie. But if you headcanon it and go into it, like, with a good mindset, like, it's a fine movie. I'm curious how what they're gonna do for the 5th one, if they have a 5th one. I'm really curious. But yeah, one of the themes of the movie, long-winded. One of the themes of the movie was, I guess, forgiveness and change, and it was like, I don't know, like, it's hard to toe the line of when to shut the door in someone's face or to let yourself be vulnerable again. It really is hard to make that distinction. Anyway, I don't know how long I want to make this video for. I'm really feeling the energy right now, but I do have to take a piss, so I'll pause the video for a minute. I don't know if there's a bunch of cuts in this. If there are, it's because I'm just pausing the video. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it's smooth, if it's like, I really hope it's not the fucking latter, but it's funny. That would be funny as fuck. Anyway, I have to take a piss. I feel like still recording. Also, at 100 million subscribers, I will do a face reveal. So, blow it up. Dang, dude, the sky right now is honestly making me feel mad nostalgic. Because I remember when me and my old, definitely autistic homie, I think most of us are, like, probably definitely a little autistic, and I think they just label it like autism, some random word to, like, make you feel bad about it, like, oh, you're on the spectrum. It's like, no, I'm just fucking swag and cool as fuck, unlike you, and you're just trying to hate on my swag. And anyway, my homie, right, definitely something. He was fucking, I wouldn't even say he was like sadistic. He was low-key kind of fucked, right? Like, I wonder how he was doing now, right? But we would stay up all fucking night watching those old, I don't know if you ever watched those, but those old MLG YouTube poop. I hate YouTube poop because I didn't like the word, like, it's just, YouTube poop was definitely fucking inferior. I'm more of an MLG type of guy where the air horns are going, but we would watch those compilations, we would just be staying up laughing all fucking night, because as much as I hated to, not even hated to say it, but, like, as much as you don't want to admit it, because he wasn't, like, really a good guy, he was fucking hilarious. I loved him, bro. He's such a cool dude, bro. But we would just stay up all night, and the sky would look like this because it would be like 6 in the morning, and then we would just go outside and do some bullshit. Like, one time he just saw some random cat, right? put it in, I don't even know if it was his. I genuinely don't remember. He put this cat in a box, right? And like put a blanket over it. The cat was just fucking scrambling around like, "Rah!" At the time, it was fucking hilarious. Now I know it's kind of fucked up. Like, let the cat out of the box, but let the cat out of the box. If that resonates with you, bro, let that cat out. Let that motherfucker fly. Ah. But at the time, dude, it was fucking hilarious because he was just doing crazy shit. Like, we would make bottle rockets out of gunpowder and just let them bitches fly. Boom. And he was crazy. He was like, he was just fucking nuts, dude. And the sky would look like this. And that's how, it's nostalgic. And I feel great. And it's people ask me, it's like, how are you doing? It's like, I'm fucking doing great. How are you doing? How are you not doing great? Like, I think this sometimes, and I feel like it's arrogant and possibly narcissistic, but I also believe that I feel incredible. So what I'm going to say is what I'm going to say. I think if everybody thought, I won't like me, because if everyone thought like me, it would just be clones. But if everyone thought in a similar type of vibration where they were just, you can think however you want, but if you thought with a similar vibration, everything, like, no one would be mad, no one would be upset, no one would be hurting each other. It would just be chill. At least I say that. I don't know exactly who I am deep down, because you can't quite know. But I know that I feel incredible, and I wish my mindset on another person, because I feel it's similar to when, you remember when Gojo was flying and he was like, I'm sorry. He was talking to that one lady got shot, and fucking the other dude, he was like, I'm sorry. I just feel so good right now. So I feel like I'm sorry to everyone that's hurting and in deep sorrow and distress. I just feel so good right now, and I'm unapologetic because of it. I just feel so good. And I really wish people could experience that. Like, that's what I wish upon people. And I feel like that's just how I operate. And I wish people would operate on that level. Like, Domino's, for example, was a prime depiction. In fact, I'm going to go eat their Domino's because my mom ordered it for me while, like, she just went out, right, with her, like, new man or whatever. And she just ordered me Domino's on the chill shit. She got me pepperoni cheesy bread, dog. I love that shit. With the dip. I don't care how goy it is, dog. I will enjoy the fuck out of it. Because I get to. Fuck you. I don't care. You're going to see black for a second. Yeah, but people Domino's, bro. No hate, not at all. But they were some negative motherfuckers, bro. Like, genuinely. They were just negative as fuck, dude. I literally had to be some of their therapists, bro. And we're just making pizza. Bro, something I said a while ago was that I feel like for these women, bro, this fucking Domino's job is like their World War III. Like, you know how in World War II, these niggas were mad stressed and being like, oh my gosh, bombshells, bro. Whenever they get a new order, bro, I feel like they just hear turrets just firing. And they're like, oh no. Because that's how they were fucking acting, dude. It's like, oh my gosh, your pepperonis are off by 8 centimeters. It's like, dude, holy fucking cannoli. I'm so glad I just have to be a host now because, dude, being a cook there, it should not be stressful to put pepperonis on a fucking pizza. But they wanted me to, not only did I memorize the fucking entire menu, by the way, they wanted me to do it quicker than which I did, which was in like a couple of months maybe. They wanted me to do it in like a week, bro. It should not be that fucking stressful to just make fucking pizza out of Domino's. So that's why I'm glad I'm gonna be like a host at this new place, because holy fucking holy, dude, the construction job I had where I was literally under a house in the mud digging 2 feet deep fucking trenches by foot apart in the fucking mud next to spiders, next to everything that's just fucking unholy, with a shitty boss, not my uncle, but the other guy, like, and with people that were just so fucking liberal and annoying working next to me, like, going on roofs, like, doing this shit. And then my other job where I was the busboy and they were having me do everything else that I've done has been much less stressful than the job at Domino's. Explain that to me, dude. Explain that one to me. So I'm glad I'm going to be the host. Like, I just get to be like, hello, here's your table. And I'm really just trying to make how my fucking boss has to say this, but I'm really just trying to make some money, dog, on the side. Like, I'm down to work hours. Like, they had me slave working at fucking Domino's. They had me doing crazy hours, man. But I'm really trying to make a bag. Which resonates back to the beginning. I'm really trying to make a bag so I can, like, help my friends and my best friends and my family out, you know? Once I got that bag, bro, like, I'm able to fly out to them every day. I'm able to fly them out to me. We can talk. We can hang out. Like, I'm able to buy their bills. Like, they'll never have to worry again, bro. Man, this is a long video. If you're still here, bro, you're a G. If not, you're still a G. But, like, well, I don't know. You're only really, I mean, everyone's a G, but people just don't like to let themselves be G. Like, you know what I mean? Something I was saying when I was fucking going on some heroic ass dose of shrooms was like, I started talking about people in like a detached type of way, where I said humans treat themselves like they're less than, you know what I mean? Like they undervalue themselves. And it's not to say that I'm a different species, but you look at the average human being, you look at the average person, and they devalue themselves. They have these crazy, unrealistic insecurities, and they have these unbelievable negative mindsets that tie them down to just scrap garbage, and it negatively affects them. And when you vibrate on such a positive wavelength, you feel so separated to that negative attachment that you just have to be like, huh, they act as if though they're a different species. Like, we are all gods, but we are not God. We are all of God, but we are not God. We are gods, but we are not God. It's an interesting paradox. I mean, anybody can disagree or agree as they like. That's just the way I see it. Cat, stop! Quit eating my fucking food. Stop. And some people downplay themselves to such a fucking degree, and it's like you can't even resonate with that. It's like looking at a lizard. It's like, for example, imagine there was two spiders, one with 8 legs and one that had 8 legs but walked on 2 because they were like, oh no, if I walk on 8, man, people are gonna. They have all these negative beliefs. What's that word? It's like I can't think of the word. It's a therapy word, but it's a negative belief. It's a negative mindset. And so you don't even look at that spider as a spider. You look at it as defective. And that's how you view a lot of people who hate on themselves. You can't even relate to these people anymore. You just can't. You're just operating on such a different level. And I won't say it's isolating, but it's definitely physically isolating in terms of humanity. In terms of spirituality and connectedness, it might not be, I won't even say connectedness, but in terms of spirituality, it might not be isolating, but in the humanity sense, it's definitely isolating. You end up cutting off so many people. Some people just end up falling out of your life for good reason or for bad reason. The good and the bad, bad and the good, you know. But it's definitely isolating. I don't know if that's I don't really have an opinion on that at this point because it's so neutral. It's like death, you know. Everything dies. You end up going to home, and it's fine. It's like death. It's the same thing. It's like there's always gonna be a balance to it. You're either gonna be with people or you're not. So when you're not with people, it's just the other like version of it. You can't really argue with it. It's just there. It's not that it doesn't hurt you, because it does. It hurts, but it's not something that you have to be connected to, even though it does hurt. It's just a part of you. It's like having an arm that's sore. It does hurt. You don't have to be super connected to it, but it's there. It's part of your humanity. I don't know if anything I've said has made any fucking sense. It's actually pretty hard to articulate what I want to say several cans deep, but if it has resonated, make sure to utterly rape that like button. Make sure to utterly violate the cheeks of the subscribe button and eat a Domino's brownie, because I will share one with you, and I might even dip it in a bit of caramel. Oh, actually, that's what I want to say. Before being honest, people are like, "Oh my gosh, it's goy slap." You're right. It is a goy slap. Complete, utter fucking goy slap. But are you not a man, bro? Are you not capable of taking a full entire Totina's party pizza to the face, waking up the next morning, shredding it all off, and being a better man? Are you not capable of that? Are you not? Yes, it is goy slap, but I am going to eat the fucking caramel, and I'm going to drink the beer, and I'm going to eat the Domino's fucking pepperoni thing, and then the next day, I will be a fucking beast, because the same day I was being a beast. Like, you just not, Anyway, I think the video has ran out of steam. Love you all. Look at my candle, though. Y'all fuck with the candle? Let's get it from multiple angles here. Oh yeah, that's a pretty candle.